Alright, NinK78 back here with another episode of Sam and Max Hit the Road. In the last one, we got to this Bigfoot party after getting our disguise together, and we're about to talk to more Bigfoots, so let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen.
I've been fasting in preparation for the day when the aliens come to rescue us.
There was a guy that gave, like, a depressing speech about the end of the Bigfoot race.
Aren't you the abominable, never mind. Has Bruno shown up yet?
Keep your voice down. Bruno's involved in a top-secret reconnaissance mission to the aliens' home planet.
Of course, how silly of me to forget. Have you seen Bruno's girlfriend anywhere?
Shh! She's helping Bruno contact the aliens.
Oh, yeah. You haven't run into Conroy Bumpus, have you?
No, but I know how to deal with him. He has a near-fatal vulnerability to ice, like all beings from the evil planet Snargton.
We'll keep that in mind.
Well, that's very good advice of you, sir.
We'll catch you later.
Figure of speech. I wonder if they'll play Yellow River.
And this woman?
She looks friendly in a scary sort of way.
Hey, baby, what's your sign?
Hey.
Property of Vanuatu.
Vanuatu?
Vanuatu. The Bigfoot chief. The guy who just gave that speech. My husband. Don't sweat it, Junior. If I had a tree for every time a teenage Bigfoot's made a drunken pass at me, we surely wouldn't be in the mess we're in today.
Not really.
Their existence is based on the number of trees. I guess we better save the trees.
It must be a hoot being married to our commander-in-chief.
Oh, it's not that great. Sure, you get to travel, but sometimes you get so lonely. Why, just yesterday I was telling my therapist, Nancy, sometimes it's so lonely at the top. Then she had the nerve to say, bow, bow, bow. And I said, oobada, oobada, oobada. Walla, walla, walla. Yib, yib, yib. Then she had the nerve to say, blah, blah, blah.
I don't speak Bigfoot.
Wabada.
Gee, your hair smells terrific.
You should talk to my hair care specialist, Janet. She does marvelous work. Why, just last autumn, she was soaking my head and I said, Janet, you're just about the best hair care specialist I've ever known. And then she said, bow, bow, bow. Wabada, wabada, wabada.
Have you seen Bruno?
Bruno? Why, me and Mr. V have known little Bruno since he was knee-high to a pig. Salt of the earth, Bruno is. Nicest, most generous Bigfoot you'll ever meet. Dumb as a post, of course, but generous. Why, just the other day I was talking to my manicurist, Kimmy, and I said, Kimmy, that Bruno has got to be the dumbest creature to ever walk the surface of the planet. And then she said,
Have you seen Trixie around here?
Trixie? Nice girl, wonderful human being. Complete fashion victim, of course, but so pleasant. Just last week, I was talking to Katie, my color consultant, and I said, Katie, that Trixie girl wouldn't know her news from a sarong if her life depended on it. So she said, blah, blah, blah.
You haven't seen Conroy Bumpus sneaking around, have you?
Internationally renowned country western superstar Conroy Bumpus. I've got all his albums. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'd say he's the most gifted entertainer of the 20th century. He's an immoral cretin, of course, but boy, can he sing. I was talking to my chiropractor, Karen, just last month, and I said, Karen, that despicable Conroy Bumpus sure has got a pretty voice. So she said, blah,
adieu.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright. Let's see what's in the back. Hello? Can we get into the back, please?
Stop! Sorry, hon. Only Yeti elders are allowed in the pool area.
Oh, never mind. Let's go back over here then. There's an ice pick over here. It's a freezer.
It's a freezer. It's a freezer.
There's a back door over here.
I can't pick that up.
Oh,
Yikes! Well, 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 a Bigfoot.
Sure is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap.
I thought you were
Now,
kicked
be a
out.
good lad and pop off to the bus and get the net.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bumpus.
Oh no. Well, you have an ice pick.
Don't make a move.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna put you in my menagerie, you mangy Bigfoot, you.
Look, behind you, the three-headed monkey.
Nice try.
I can't be in your menagerie. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You'll be amazed how a few hundred volts speeds up the learning process.
Well, that's cruel.
Why do you persecute harmless Bigfoots?
Harmless? Harmless? I'll have you know my parents were killed by a rabid Bigfoot.
Really?
Well, no. Actually, I'm just a warped, evil person who gets his jollies torturing cute woodland creatures.
Well,
Ah,
that's
you
a
speak
valid
the truth
motivation,
now.
too. Where'd you get that British accent, anyway?
I'm originally from Liverpool, twit. You.
I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
I'm supposed to do something to him.
I can't use these things together.
Maybe we could take this away with a
Don't make a
magnet.
move.
No?
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
This kind of looks like a boomerang.
Don't make a move.
No?
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
No, really though, this is just a
Don't make a
costume.
move.
It's a Stillwalker's costume cover.
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
Maybe this will convince you that I'm not a Bigfoot.
Okay.
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
Forget the net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh,
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
yeah.
But you don't have a gun.
Point your toe, twit. Stop squirming, you oaf.
Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah.
It's an ice pick.
How come I... Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah. Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah.
Point your toe, twit. Help me with my zipper.
Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah. I think you got that on backward. Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah.
Why is this part not working?
Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
yeah. Hey,
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah.
Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful?
There we
That
go.
was fun.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way. Can I have your attention, please? Although it's our tradition to allow only Bigfoots and their dates to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
That's it? Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me.
All right. We are Bigfoot Chiefs. Is that John Muir?
Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
Like fruitcake.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate salvation, but the secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno,
Like fruitcake.
Why
We
aren't
get
you
it,
at
Max.
the party?
Who can party while their world comes to an end?
most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
Alright, let's take a look at the totem poles.
What is this, some kind of tornado?
Well, there's a tornado thing in the mystery vortex area, so we would probably bring a tornado back from there.
Dentistry?
The only teeth we've seen of a dinosaur was at the tar pits,
A patron saint of Bigfoots?
which looks like John Muir, and we have a John Muir thing.
Looks like a before and after shot.
This looks like hair. So we have John Muir.
I can't use these things together.
No. Maybe Dr. Bruno?
Okay, Sam, he's here, we're here. Let's go.
Wait, go where?
Back to the carnival so we can get paid, you big lummox.
I may be slow, but I am not stupid. I'm staying right here.
Psst, Max.
What?
Maybe we should wait a while before returning Bruno to his well-meaning yet horribly twisted owners.
Why?
Because I have a sick, gnarled premonition that something important's going to happen to the Bigfoots. And it would be nice if Bruno were here to see it before we slapped him back in a block of ice.
You're getting soft, Sam.
We've decided to let you roam free until the end of the convention.
Gee, thanks. Is there anything I can do for you in return?
Yeah, maybe you can explain to us more of these totem poles.
What do you make of that totem pole on the far left?
Let me take a look.
Well,
It's a totem pole.
And
It's made of wood.
it's not too late to take him back to the carnival, you know.
Any keen Bigfoot insights into the totem pole with a tooth on it?
I've been staring at that one for hours, and
Yes?
I think it has something to do with teeth.
No kidding.
I'm not holding my breath, but do you have any clue who the guy in the third totem pole is?
Nope. He sure seems to get along with vegetables, though.
Sam, the guy in that pole's got a marshmallow.
So?
I want a marshmallow.
Max, you are a marshmallow.
Hm.
See that totem pole?
What about it?
What do you think it means?
I've got it.
What did you tell them?
I told them to start looking for bald guys with spaghetti on their heads.
I mean, it does look like spaghetti hair, to be fair. I can't fault him for that.
So what do you think about all this?
I'm just happy to be here, Sam. Happy to be at room temperature and happy to be free at last.
Born free as the wind blows.
Max,
What?
what were you saying, Bruno?
I lost my thought.
Darn.
How's your girlfriend?
How'd you and Trixie meet anyway?
We didn't really meet until she thawed me out. But I've loved her ever since that first night she snuck into the freak tent and sang me to sleep with a Scrantonese lullaby.
And you want to put him back in a block of ice?
Yeah. So?
I give up. Well, now that Conroy's out of your hair, what are you going to do?
Try brushing it, maybe?
Well, I've still got the Cushmans to worry about, so I guess I'm still a little tense.
I still can't figure out how a witty urbane Bigfoot like yourself fell into the clutches of the Cushmans.
It's a familiar story. Bigfoot meets fish. Bigfoot tries to catch fish. Bigfoot falls into Arctic ice flow.
That's a classic, all right.
Didn't I hear something about a hot tub around here?
Later, little buddy. Right now, we've got things to figure out.
But that hot tub really sounds like the place to be.
Later. Be seeing you.
Not if I see you first.
You can walk back over here and talk to the chief. Maybe he has more to say on these totem poles. Yeah. Where are you going? There we go.
Can you spare a second?
Not really. But since you're saving my species from extinction, what the heck?
What do you make of the first totem pole?
As you know, this is a problem that I've been working on for many years. Research strongly suggests this totem pole to be representative of the whirlwind nature of us Bigfoots. Wild and always moving.
Well, he's at least a little more helpful than Bruno is.
What's your take on the second totem pole?
I'm glad you asked. You see, I believe that it represents the sharp edge of ancient history, the fantastic staying power of the Yeti people over the millennia.
How does the third pole figure into the scheme of things?
Let me be very clear. That pole constitutes the harmony from the coexistence of two similar beings, a harmony that springs from mutual respect and understanding.
What does the fourth totem pole represent?
I'm asked that very question all the time. My answer, rapid growth.
Well, we do have a tonic on the pillow that has some sort of rapid growth for hair.
What can you tell us about Bruno?
Is it me, or does it feel as if we've asked just about everybody in the country about Bruno?
Ah, Bruno. Full of vim and vigor, ready to take on the world. It reminds me of when I was his age.
What do you think about Trixie?
She's such a sweet girl, and very representative of the open-mindedness of our Yeti leadership. We're very proud of that.
What's your official stance on Conroy Bumpus?
Conroy Bumpus is a threat to the American way of life. It has been and continues to be of highest importance that we rid ourselves of this most negative influence on the young people of our brave new world. The missus and I sure like his music, though.
A little contradictory.
You know, I'm really anxious about this whole totem pole thing.
It'll work. Trust me.
I met Anxious once. He's the one with the drool in his beard.
That wasn't anxious. It was your cotton candy.
Well, that certainly clears up one mystery.
I'm still having nightmares about alligators.
I know that everyone involved with this extraordinary quest has had their demons to contend with. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. It'll be worth it.
Ack! He said quest! I think my furry little body may break out in a rash of unsightly hives.
We'll be back.
I'll be here.
Alright.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles.
Hit me.
That's an interesting dance. Whoa.
Combination of man and nature. Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Well, we also have the, thing.
Hey, Mr. Chief, we found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah? What is it? Hair growth tonic. Very resourceful.
We just like stealing pillows.
Alright. We don't have the other two things just yet.
It's a guide to the operation
Oh.
of macro-hard maintenance droids.
Alright. We have some different things that we could go do. But I think we'll go do that in the next video.